How is it going, Databyte? Says No Dad here. Welcome back to another episode on Roblox Assassin. And today on Assassin, we're going to do a trading video because, you know, why not? It's been a while since I've done a trading video, so it's like, why not sit down and just trade with people, you know? So, like always, we are here in a pro server, and we are going to look at some inventories and do some trades. And then we'll probably trade around in this server, and then we will jump around some servers and see if we can get some more trades, hopefully make some profit. And have a good time overall. So this is my inventory at the moment. Now, usually when you want to do a trading session where you're server jumping and you're trading, you usually want to have some sort of objective in mind. You kind of want to have a goal. Unfortunately, I really don't have one personally because I already have so much stuff. I don't really have a goal. So I'm just going to look at people's inventories, hopefully get some good stuff, preferably unobtainable stuff, you know. Maybe some sabers or something. That'd be really cool. If we could get another elegant blade, that'd be really interesting. But 75 exotics, that's a lot for an elegant. So, I don't know. We'll try to trade for that. We'll see what happens. And that's pretty much all you need to know for this video. So if you guys are excited for this episode of Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video. Helps out a whole lot. Also, guys, if you're new, be sure to subscribe. In a couple of days, we are going to announce the winner of the free Onyx Mythic. So there's still time to enter that giveaway. Just be sure to subscribe and then click the I in the top right corner so you can enter that giveaway. Anyway, let's look at some inventories and do some spicy trades. Now, it is pretty much midnight where I am, so I don't know how many people are going to be online, which, you know, could be a good or bad thing because there's going to be less players, but maybe they have better inventories. Right here, I see a possessed axe, and that would be very interesting to trade for that. But unfortunately, I think this person is AFK, so that's not very helpful. Got a misfortune here. I don't think I need a misfortune. I have two of them. I intend to keep my second misfortune to craft another demon heart later down the line because I only have one demon heart. It would be nice to have another one to be able to trade it. And yeah, I don't have a single ruby yet. I have 0 rubies. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get like 2 of them if I want to keep the knife. This guy here has a Krampus. That'd be very interesting if I was able to trade for a Krampus, but I would imagine I have to trade a lot. I think this is, what, 45 exotics at the moment? That's insane, honestly. This person has dreams. I don't intend to trade for dreams. I feel like I have enough of those. Steamer, yeah, nothing there. Snorri, a champion axe. Mamma mia, this is a spicy inventory here. I really don't think I'd be able to trade for a champion axe. Again, 500 exotics is overwhelming. But if I'm able to trade for champion axe, that would definitely make a good episode of Assassin. But I doubt I'll be able to do it in all honesty. Like, how do you even fit that many exotics into 4 trading slots? I would have to trade, like, a bunch of my sabers, which I don't know if I really want to do that, quite frankly. Alright, so you wanted to trade. Again, I really don't intend on trading for dreams. But I guess I'll talk about this trade. You know, if you do want to trade for something like this, this is like 11 or 12 exotics. So probably something like Earth Elemental would probably be good for Frostbite. Void, you know, you're better off just crafting Void, frankly, because this thing's like, what, 15 exotics at the moment. It's probably going to drop to 9, just like Demon Heart, because, you know, these are pretty much the same in terms of exactly how you craft them, because it's a mythic and 2 exotics. So I generally feel like these two are equal, or they're going to be equal, or they're going to be pretty close to equal. waynethegod, Doombringer, some legendaries. I don't know. Do I need a Doombringer? It would be nice. And a proton. Okay, so what if I trade like a unicorn for that? Because unicorn is technically worth 2. So if I can get this trade, that would be really nice. I don't think he's going to accept it though. Oh, come on. We can do this. We gotta trade. All right, that's good. Because, you know, unicorn, you just need Darkblade and Rainbow. So like if you trade that for 2 exotics, and that's really good. Also, I never had a Doombringer in my inventory. I didn't realize it until now, so that's actually pretty helpful. And I also got a nice proton with that, so I might do some trading around. Alright, so this person here is offering a possessed axe, which would be really cool. You know, I definitely want to, you know, get another possessed axe. That is unobtainable. Not going to take it for free because I'm an honorable person. Now, possessed axe, this is very interesting because possessed axe is, like, I feel like the demand for axes have decreased over time, but possessed axe for the most part is still pretty good. It's a lot better than the other tier 2. So what I'm going to trade, let's see if I can trade Cosmic Eye if that's possible. That's probably not a good trade. This is like 6. This is like 9. So that's probably not the best sort of trade. probably something like Behemoth is a little bit better. Now, this is probably what I would call an investment. I say that pretty often. And basically, Behemoth is like 10 at the moment, right? This is 9. So, I am giving away an exotic. However, this is going to go up. This might even go down because Behemoth, you know, it's an unboxable mythic. It could go down. So, it's sort of an investment because, yeah, I am giving this person an exotic right now. They are making an exotic profit. However, what I am actually doing is I'm probably going to make profit in the long run because this is going to go up, this is going to go down. So, I'm probably going to get exotics back just by increasing the value of this. So, it's probably a pretty good trade in the long run. Also, I'm getting some other stuff, which is pretty good. So, yeah, I'm going to accept that trade. Snorri wants to trade once again. Again, it would be very interesting if I ended up at least trying to trade for Champion X. That would make a very interesting episode, but I don't think it's going to happen. But you know what? I'm going to at least ask. This person wants Phantom for Abyssal Spine, which is a good trade, not going to lie. I only have one Phantom, so I'm going to have to give up this Phantom, which is pretty unfortunate. But this is a pretty good trade, even though it is just a bundle. These are usually not worth that much, but like if you could just give a tier 1 for a bundle, then for the most part, that's a pretty good deal. If I was really persistent, maybe I could find a better deal at the moment. But, you know, I think I'm just going to take this trade. Champion Axe, already put Champion Axe there. You know, I'll accept this trade, I guess. I'm going to have to get another Phantom at some point. So, yeah. If we could even try to trade for that, that would make this episode very spicy. So I'm going to at least ask. If he says no, then I understand. And if he says no, we're probably going to go to another server. Because in terms of trading, I think I've done my work here. Again, it would be a really big trade. I would have to trade most of my sabers. Probably Krampus and Spring Saber. Because I have a lot of these. So these would probably be my strong suit. Maybe some Skeleton Kings and Corrupted Axes. We'll have to see about that. And he said no. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I thought I might as well try because, you know, it's not every day you see somebody else with a Champion Axe. So we are going to go to another server and see what trades we can do. Gonna stick with Pro server, and the reason for that is most people play Pro servers. So definitely gonna want to stay in that server, that type of server for trading. And it's taking forever to load. There you go. Alright, so here we are in another server. Let's look at some inventories. Nothing too particularly interesting there. Same with that one. Taco, alright, more bundles. Swiss, oh boy, the Proton Collector himself. First of all, he has a Champion Axe, which is interesting. I don't remember him having a Champion Axe. 100 Protons, oh boy. I just did get another Proton, so might as well, you know, off of that Proton, see if we can get anything for that. Some sabers there, that would be very interesting. If I could trade for maybe another Elegant Blade. Hopefully we can get a trade on that. And again, 2 Champion Axes in a row, which is pretty impressive. I didn't expect to see so many Champion Axes. Got some Elementals here, but I don't feel like I really need those. Adriana, also some good stuff. I got a Saber here. I could trade for another Autumn Sabers. That would be nice. I only have 4 of them at the moment, so... But in the meantime, we are just going to trade some other people. Preston, again, I really don't intend to trade for these sort of stuff. You know, Dreamwalker is weird because it's so hard to craft, but it's so low in demand. It's like, it's constant battle. Like, yeah, you need 9 mythics to craft it, but it's like everybody has it, so it's like, what is it worth? And the value list is 23, but you need like 36 exotics to craft it, so, you know, you hate to see it. That's just how it is. You really don't know. It's tough to trade for Dreamwalker, to say the least, but it's probably better to trade for Dreamwalker, honestly. What for Fire Elemental? Well, I mean, you could trade these. That's really not a bad trade these days, considering what Fire Elemental is worth. So if we could do that, then I could have like 3 of these, 4 of these. That's not bad per se. I'm guessing this person wants Fire Elemental for Dreamwalker, because he's saying what for Fire Elemental. He's kind of offering Dreamwalker. And it's like, I mean, technically on the value list, these are equal, which is pretty interesting. But, you know, I don't think I'm going to do it because I have 11 Dreamwalkers and really 5 Fire. So, yeah, great. If you want to do that, though, you probably could. I do feel like Dreamwalker has higher demand than Fire Elemental. So I feel like it would be a pretty good trade. you know, if you did that. But again, numerically, it's probably not the best trade for me. Might as well just keep the 5 fire elementals and the Dreamwalker. But really, if I had to choose between these knives, I'd probably go for Dreamwalker. It's a dream. It has higher demand. Overall, I guess it's sort of harder to craft. I don't know. 3 wins is a lot. But like, you know, given you can trade for wind elemental, I don't think it's that bad. I feel like Dreamwalker nowadays is overall harder to craft. Alright, but we are trading with Swiss, the glorious proton collector. So I'm going to offer him a proton and see what he offers. Maybe he just wants to keep 100 because that might be something. He says 4. You know, you're the one who wants the protons, man. Let's look at the tier 1s. Because obviously he's just going to trade a tier 1. Dark Claw, that would be nice to get a Dark Claw because he has 2 of them. Or Phantom, that would be nice. Because, you know, might as well just get the tier 1 exotics that I currently do not possess. Does he have a Ruby? A Ruby would also be nice, but he only has 1 of them, so I feel like he'd be less willing to trade that. Alright, so I did end up getting a trade Proton for Phantom. So, you know, really I kind of just traded Proton for Abyssal Spine, which is pretty good. So I have that exotic back, that's pretty cool. This guy here has Possessed Axe and Bat Scythe, and it would be very interesting if I could, like, trade for that in one fell swoop. That'd be like 15 exotics or 16. It would be quite a bit to get both of these, but it would be nice. Unspeakable Preston here, yeah, same thing. This guy here just has a Void, which I'm not very interested in. So do I want to trade 16 exotics? Rainbow Seer and Cosmic Eye would probably be a good move because these are just mythics and, you know, the unobtainable stuff will go up. So, I mean, might as well try, I guess, to try and get those knives. Yeah, he's even offering. This is 9 plus 7, that's 16. This is 10, and this is 6. So this is equal. I don't know if he'll accept it, but it is equal. Alright, he declined it. So what else should I trade? I could trade unobtainable stuff if I wanted to, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, while we do have somebody with a big inventory here, it doesn't seem like they're very willing to trade. So I'm going to make like a tree and leave. Alright, server number 3. Boom, what do we have? Cosmic Eye, that's nice. Candy Blade, I have a lot of those, but, you know, wouldn't help to get another one. Not much here. Baker Man, what do you have? That's a lot of damage. Alright, not bad. Ultraviolet. I feel like Ultraviolet is unfortunately sort of common. I tend to have a lot of them. Like, how many Ultraviolets do I have? I think I have like 7, which is quite a bit. I really need to focus on getting these because I don't have a lot of these. I only have 1 Super Free. So hopefully I can get more of those while they're still sort of common. Candy Slayer is surprisingly good. I didn't think it would be that good because it's a bundle knife. Like, this is literally a bundle and you need tokens for it. So I didn't feel like it would be that good. It's like at least 10 exotics, which is pretty insane. I didn't expect Candy Slayer to be worth that much. So I don't know. I guess I could trade for another one of those. We'll just have to see what happens. Alright, that's cool. That's a cool inventory. Another Onyx would be nice. I don't think I'm gonna get that, though. And Spark, yeah, I don't really think I need that. Shrill, I guess I'll trade with you, good sir. What do you have? Yeah, this guy just has a Dark Horse. I don't really know if I want to trade for that. I could trade, like, Cosmic Eye for Dark Horse. That would be equal. But I don't think I want to do that. I'd rather keep the Cosmic Eye. I feel like that has more crafting potential. Because you use this to craft Demon Heart, which is pretty good. Dark Horse, it kind of just exists. You don't really use it for anything. You could say, well, no data. You use all mythics to craft dreams. And yes, that's true. But, you know, dreams are not that valuable at the moment. So you're kind of just better off using just Ice Ancients. Like, if you're going to craft a dream, just use Ice Ancients. And even then, technically on the value list, that's not good. Because 3 Ice Ancients, 3 times 4, that's 12 exotics. These are like 11 each, so technically you're still losing profit. So, I don't know. If you want to craft a dream, literally just use Ice Ancients exclusively. You really don't want to use anything else whatsoever. Fox Lover, hello. Storm, I only have 1 Storm, but you know, bundle pets are not really that good. You know, at this point with bundle pets, especially recent bundle pets, even giving like an exotic knife, that's pretty generous. But, you know, Octopus is sort of good. Octopus is just 1 legendary, so that's not very good. I feel like it's not really going to go up that much even. Overall, this is a pretty profitable trade, but for demand, I kind of want to turn it down. But you know what? I'm going to do it because, you know, this is unobtainable. I'll get another Overseer eventually, so it's like, whatever. Alright, so this person's trading their Autumn Saber, so, you know, I want to do a big trade. I want to get another Autumn Saber. Let's get a 5th one. So this is going to take quite a bit of math to accomplish. Autumn Saber, currently 35 exotics. Corrupted Axe is 25, so that is a good start. If we trade something like a Corrupted Axe, maybe an Ultraviolet. People want Ultraviolet to go down, actually. So if I can trade an Ultraviolet, then that wouldn't really be a bad move per se. So we have to start somewhere, really. I could trade Dreams, but I'm probably not going to. Let's just start with Corrupted Axe and one of my Ultraviolet. Yeah. All right, this is equal. Let's establish this is equal in value. Do I want to do it? Maybe. Okay, declined that trade. That makes me nervous, to say the least. That does make me nervous. And they left. How could you? You literally said you were trading it. You didn't even, like, communicate with me. You know what? Whatever. We tried. We gave it a shot. That was an equal trade. What else would be options for that? Because, you know, I want to talk about big trades like that. Now, definitely the safest option is obtainable stuff. So, like, Dreamwalker and some Mythics or stuff like that. Or maybe just a bunch of Mythics. If you could definitely do a trade like that, consider yourself lucky. But that definitely is possible. Another way we probably would have gone is, like, tier 3s. Lord Sinister, Holiday Blade. I don't have a Lucky Blade, but, you know, this is probably something you could trade. You know, if you're down for that. Neptune, always good. And, of course, if you really want to, you could trade, like, a bunch of tier 2s and see what happens. This guy here does have an Elegant Blade. You know, I do kind of want to ask if I can trade that Elegant Blade. Competitor Blade 2, I could trade for that. But, you know, it is probably just going to drop. So, you know, I'm probably not going to get any good trades for Competitor Blade 2 at the moment. He is trading. Is he going to offer Elegant? Alright, I'm going to need some time to think about this. 75 exotics is a lot to add up. He is saying, yeah, he is trading. Alright, that is good. That is a good start. Alright, if we could get an Elegant Blade this episode, that would be very, very good. Now, a Saber would be a good start if we can maybe trade a Saber that is very high in demand. So if we could trade a Saber that is very good. Spring Saber, I have a lot of those. That is 40 exotics, so that's pretty good. We're gonna need 30 more, really 35 more. So if I could trade like Spring Saber and Autumn Saber, that would be good. But you know, let's see if I can just trade one Saber and probably get the 35 elsewhere, because I'm probably gonna want to keep the Sabers for the most part. Let's see if we can trade like maybe a Lord Sinister. That's very good. Lord Sinister, I'm gonna have to get a calculator for this math. If we had a Lord Sinister, that's 55. We're going to need 20 more exotics. Holiday Blade would be 11, I believe. So add that. That is 66 exotics. And then if we add a Possessed Axe, that would add up to 75. So I'm going to see if we can do that sort of trade. See, when you're trading for big knives like these, you need a calculator at this point to just do the math. You know, when I started playing Assassin, it was a lot more simple. You did not need calculators, to say the least. So what I say, Spring Saber, Lord Sinister, Holiday Blade, and Possessed Axe. This is equal. This is 75 to 75. He's a little unsure about it, but this is something we could work on. He's saying something about Spring. Again, I hate the trading UI. It is not very helpful. Spring is lowering. Alright, you have a point. Again, Spring Saber and Corrupted Axe in particular are in a very interesting spot. When people lost their data and people lost their inventory, some people actually got Spring Sabers and Corrupted Axe in compensation. So some people are saying that Spring Saber is going to drop. So that is a little bit tricky. Maybe Autumn Saber instead, and hopefully give something else, like 5 more exotics. I'm going to add 5 exotics to the equation. Maybe 9 plus 5. 14. There's really nothing worth 14 at the moment, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. Alternatively, we could give something like a Krampus, because again, I do have a lot of these. These are mainly what I want to trade. Holiday Saber and Autumn Saber I don't have a lot of, so I'd rather trade these personally. So I think we're going to have to go with the Krampus, unfortunately. We're going to have to go with the Krampus. Now, Krampus is 45, so we're going to need 30 more exotics. I would say Corrupted Axe. This guy might argue that Corrupted Axe is also dropping, so probably not going to want to do that. He was pretty cool with Lord Sinister and Holiday Blade, so that could work. If we add that, that's actually 71. So then we need something worth 4, which would probably be a competitive prize. I think Hollow Axe is worth 4. I think Molten Core is worth 4. So if we could give stuff like that, that would also be really good. So I think that's going to be my game plan here. So really it's just going to be the same trade, but we're going to trade a higher Saber and trade something lower than possessed stacks. But overall, it's still the same general trade we're doing. This will be like my second to last attempt in actually trading for Elegant Blade. Molten Core. I remember that being worth 4. Where is it? Where's Molten? Alright, so this is also mathematically equal. It is a little bit tough. This guy is also unsure. He says, I don't know values. It's equal. This is an equal trade. And he accepted. Alright, are we going to get a third Elegant? Third Elegant in this inventory? Come on. Come on, let's get another one. I have a lot of these, so, you know, I am kind of willing to trade for it. And he said, alright, so there we go. That's a big trade. That's a big trade we just did. We got a third Elegant Blade. There we go. Not bad. That was a pretty equal trade. Hopefully Elegant continues to go up in the future. This person here wants to trade Skeleton King, so I'll hear them out, but I don't like trading Skeleton Kings. This used to have a really high demand, and it's actually still pretty good. This actually passed Autumn Saber recently by 1 exotic. This is currently 35. This is 36. So this is really interesting. Now, I don't like how this guy's just offering a tier 1 and a bundle and a competitive prize. I feel like this is sort of a red flag for trading. But, you know, for the most part, you are making a little bit of profit from it. But, you know, I'm going to decline this one. Anyway, I think we're going to end it there with that Elegant Blade trade. That was a pretty good trade. I really don't do those types of big trades that often. So I'm glad I actually managed to do that on camera. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox Assassin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those other things that YouTube people do. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay purple.